Am I the a-hole for telling my parents I need to come first for once? I'm 16, about to turn 17, and I've got a 10-year-old autistic brother. He uses his iPad for everything, to eat, to sleep, to get ready for school, everything. He goes through 7 or 8 a year, which is a huge financial strain on my parents. We were meant to go to my favorite restaurant and an escape room for my birthday, and my parents were meant to be paying for most of that, but I saved some of my own money to help them out a bit. My brother broke his iPad again last week, so my parents had to pay for a new one, and they said they wouldn't be able to take me out for my birthday. I said that was fine because I still had enough to pay to take myself for dinner, so I asked for that back from them, and they told me that they had to use it for the new iPad. I got really upset by this and asked them why they'd do that without even telling me first, and they said because they knew I'd say no, and that my brother really needed the iPad. I said my brother could have waited a week, and that I never come first, and that they need to prioritize me for once over him. They both got angry at me and now aren't going to be doing anything for my birthday because they said I need to stop being so selfish and stop being an asshole because I'll never know how hard it is to raise an autistic child and that his needs will always come before my wants. Am I the a-hole? Story 2. Am I the a-hole for reminding my wife who pays for our lifestyle? So some background. I make good money, more than double what my wife makes at her work. I never throw that up because I feel we both contribute to the family in many ways. I put in a ton of hours and she is 40 or less and has way more flexibility to take kids to appointments and things like that. So she wanted a nice SUV like every high-end feature that exists. And I said sure, and we found what she wanted and put a huge amount down and financed the rest. I have 2 vehicles. One is an old beater truck we use for hauling things. The other is a more modest car. Some features, but nothing way expensive. The SUV was very expensive. There is no chance she'd afford it without my salary contribution. So the other day she was on me about driving her vehicle when I have to run places sometimes. And she's correct. Sometimes I take the nice vehicle on a quick trip to the post office or something like that, otherwise it's hers. Well, this irritated me something fierce because I pay for the thing too. I said something of the tune of, listen, you'd never have a vehicle that nice without all the time and work I put in to make the salary I make, so if I want to drive it, I'm driving the damn thing. She then let go of the argument and didn't say anything else. I feel like a jerk because I never throw that in her face, but I was really mad that she feels that I am not entitled to use something I'm paying a lot of money for. Am I the a-hole? Story 3. Am I the a-hole for not giving my daughter her college fund money? My daughter is 17 and is currently in her senior year of high school. My husband and I have been saving up for her college since she was a newborn, and we have almost $200,000 in the account. She recently told us that she doesn't want to do the traditional route of going to a 4-year college, straight out of high school. She wants to take some time off from education and get a job, and figure out if, or when at all, she wants to go to school. This was fine to me. I support her no matter what path she decides to take. However, she asked if we could give her the money because she wants to buy a new car amongst other things. I told her no, because if she does choose to eventually go to school, I still want there to be money left in the account, so I'm going to hold on to it for a bit longer. She says that she is entitled to the money because it was meant for her, and she should still be able to have it, even if she doesn't want to go to college. Am I the a-hole?